Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Nicola. I'm a mum of two and I make videos about all things lifestyle. So vlogs and hauls and organisation, cleaning and all that sort of stuff. So if you like that sort of thing, I would love it if you would subscribe, and you can do that by clicking the button just down here. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. You can also turn on the notification bell, which will notify you every time I upload a video, which is always on a Wednesday at 4:30, and sometimes more often than not on a Sunday at around 7:30 in the morning, depending on whether I can get it up in time. So today I couldn't decide what to film. I've got lots of things sort of on the go at the moment, in the middle of filming, but aren't ready to be finished. And I wasn't sure what I wanted to film for my Wednesday video this week, and it occurred to me that actually I quite like watching people's routine videos, so things that they do. I get tips from how people get ready for their day or wind down from their day. So I thought I would film you a morning routine video. So this is what I do every morning from when I get up to when I start work. So I start work at around 9, sometimes 8:30 if it's an earlier start, but generally between 8:30 and 9 I will start work, and I get up at 6. So between those hours, this is what we get up to. So at 6 o'clock I come downstairs while everyone else is still asleep, and I let Bungo out for a wee, and I give him his breakfast. I recently, well actually no, a year ago I started getting up at 6 rather than 6:30, and it has made a huge difference to the time that we have in the morning to get ready. Well, I have anyway, and the children get up a little bit later. It just gives me a bit of time to get myself ready and have a bit of chill first thing in the morning.
Oh, what a fool. But if I fall, I will get up again. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been.
I then do my morning workout. I always do on Monday to Friday a 7-minute workout. It's just 7 minutes and isn't too taxing, but it certainly makes me sweat a bit and gets my heart pumping for the day. I do Lucy Wyndham-Reid's workouts, and I will link her channel below if you're interested in checking her out. But I have been doing these every Monday and Friday for the last year, and I love it. And it really sets my day off to a good start.
Feels so right, then I'm wrong, hoping I'll be fine. But I get up, I always do. I never think, I always do.
I never look forward to my workout in the morning. I always think of excuses while I'm lying in bed as to why I shouldn't do it, but I always feel better when I do, and I very much look forward to my cup of tea and my banana that I have once I'm done.
I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been.
Andrew and Phoebe usually appear just after 6:30, and Andrew gets Phoebe's breakfast ready and gets her sorted. She always has, well, certainly Monday to Thursday she has a cheese and Marmite bagel, and we do that in our George Foreman grill. And then on a Monday and at the weekend she has waffles, which is her special treat and her favourite thing.
Last night we had something. Tonight I'll be guessing, but I don't really have a case.
At 6:45 I head upstairs for my shower and attempt to get my teen Archie out of bed, which usually takes a good 20 minutes of shouting to get him out of bed. He is one of those that leaves it very much to the last minute till he gets out of bed. Then I shower and get myself ready for the day.
Messages on my phone every time I see you. Tell me, is this part of an act, just to keep your image intact? If you think that strategy's smart,
moisturise my face up in my bedroom, whereas I do my makeup actually downstairs in our spare room because there's more room in there for a dressing table. So I put on, this is my Olay day cream, and I also have the Olay night cream. I did use the Liz Earle moisturiser until recently, but I just didn't feel like it did quite the same as this, and I always make sure I put plenty of moisturiser on my neck. As you know, getting into your 40s, your neck is the first place that shows that age, I think.
I don't wanna play the quiet type when I'm near you, pretending that I don't know who you are.
I was given the Liz Earle Super Skin Eye Cream for Christmas, and I always put that on every morning. Now, I used to put eye cream on in the evenings before bed, and then I saw a YouTube video where someone put it on in the mornings, so I now do that. I put it on in the morning under my makeup before I put my makeup on, and I do it up here so that my face is dry and the moisturiser is sunk in before I go down and put my makeup on. I then give the bedroom a tidy, put clothes away, make the bed. As much as I can do before we leave for school, the better, because then I have more time when I get back to crack on with my work. As I said, I do my makeup downstairs in our spare room. I am no makeup expert, I just use what I think works well. I have recently gone back to an old foundation that I used to use, a Rimmel one, because I found that the different ones I was using just weren't matching my skin tone as much. So this one I think works great, and it also helps cover up the spots that I now have. I seem to have reverted back to my teenage years. I haven't had spots for years, and now I have plenty. And once I'm ready, it's then time to get Phoebe ready for the day, and today she has asked for French plaits. She actually has gymnastics this morning before school, which is why she's not in school uniform, and she has dance after school. Oh, Andrew's off to work. I think if you have a child that does gymnastics or dance, you become an expert at doing French plaits. I am just having to do them quite regularly, so I've got quite good at them now. Now just packing Phoebe's uniform into a bag for her to take to school, because if she does it, it'll just be rammed in there and creased up. So I roll everything up so that it's nice and uncreased when she gets to school and she can change into her uniform. Sign her reading book, which I have to do every day when she's read the night before. And then I just try and get as many things done really while I'm waiting for the kids to be ready. I get coats out, sort washing out. So I put a load of washing on ideally before I go, because then, you know, when I come back from the school run, it's almost finished and I can put it in the dryer and put a second load on. We don't do a washing load every day, but I try and do one or two loads every other day. That way I make the most of it and I get a full load each time. We aim to leave for school by about, certainly today, because Phoebe has gymnastics, she has to be at school for 8, so we aim to leave about 22. Unfortunately, my children have schools in completely the opposite directions, so we have to take Archie first and then get Phoebe to school for 8. So we're now getting ready. Archie obviously is probably still in the shower at this point, and I start doing other chores that I can do before we leave the house. So I grab the washing up and get that sorted. And then Archie appears and I help him make his lunch, because he should have done it the night before, but he didn't.
Give up everything that I own. Yeah, I'd give it all up now just to be with you somehow. Unexpected love was found. You're the rose in a garden, and it shows.
It is now just about time for us to go. I think it's just gone 20 to 8, so we are not too bad today. Sometimes we are leaving at 10 to 8 and that is not early enough, so we've done not too bad today. And as if by magic, school run is done, so I come back in, get a nice welcome from Bungo and get started on a few chores. I laid out my bits and pieces that I need for my breakfast before I left, so I put on a pan. I always have poached eggs, not always, but nearly always have poached eggs. So I put the pan on to heat and then get some cleaning bits together just to give the bathrooms a quick once over and to hoover upstairs.
As we hold each other tight. You're the rose in a garden.
I give the bathrooms a quick clean every other day, usually, not every single day. Really depends how much work I have on and how quickly I need to get on with my work during the day. But give everywhere a quick hoover, tidy up, make beds. Archie should do his own bed, but he doesn't. And get Phoebe's dance things ready for the afternoon and clean and tidy her room a little bit and make it nice for when she comes home. I do find it's lovely to just have everywhere clean and tidy and neat before I start my day's work. I just find I can concentrate better knowing that there aren't lots of jobs that need doing and everything is tidy. So now it's coming towards 20 to 9 and I'm just making my poached eggs, sticking those on, and while they're cooking I quickly go and clean our downstairs toilet. Make myself a nice cup of tea and get my breakfast.
Leaves in mid-August, and I've come out here to say, you're the rose.
And that is pretty much it. That is how I start my day. I sit down, I enjoy my bagels, my poached eggs on bagel, and watch a bit of YouTube while I finish up and then get started with my day of work. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye!